Hello, and welcome to Two Hands of Fate. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Second Hand Fate. Let's go to the Chariot next.
The symbol of victory over oppression, control and will. Properties I understand well, and you will learn.
Let's go with this companion, I guess. Should I go with recommended? The Palace's Armory. Okay, those seems kind of difficult to put into motion. What kind of equipment are you offering me? The Dark Thirst. I'm curious about this one. Exquisite Blade. This one can wait. I'll go with this one. I don't know if we're fighting Northerners in this quest. Let's see. Bloodletting Vial. It's quite unknown. Cry to Victory. The Blinding Brew. Berserker's Rage. Gambler's Jew, because I like that one. Okay, we're gonna go with you. You. Let's pick something new, it doesn't matter if it has a token. Exquisite Blade. Okay, go with that. And we continue. Finally, supplies. Oh, one is definitely going to be food. What's going to be the other one, I wonder? The Healing Springs. Don't know. Merchant's Gambit. Reveal shop encounters at the start of each new map location. It's not that great. Go with more gold. Let's go with the Warrior's Axe. Perfect. And here we go.
This corruption spreads across the breadth of the Empire. It even touches me. My power keeps it at bay. But these are the seals that Callus has attempted and failed to place upon my return.
Spur Malfell looks down from the back of his steed as the soldiers lined ranks and files before him. The city is lost to the plague, he says dearly. We'll not waste another soldier on this place. He gives a final command. In the name of the Emperor, prepare to withdraw. Block the Great House. Let no one through. At sunrise, burn the city to the ground. Without hesitation, the soldiers march down the cobbled street towards the Western Gatehouse. A single soldier remains, a captain. She removes her helmet to reveal a quiff of golden hair, an eye patch concealing a wound from a battle long ago. She approaches you and Malaclypse. Many innocent people will die come morning if nothing is done to correct this injustice, she explains. I ask that you aid my men in their search for the citizens to escort out of the old city. Hurry! Nightfall fast approaches. Find and rescue citizens and escort them from the city. Who are you? I am Captain Fior, she says with a bow. I have been commanding my regiment from the northern borders. My troops and I were recalled to the old city and were ready to march back to the capital. However, it appears that the Empire has neglected its people. In our absence, I cannot abandon those we have sworn to protect. Anticipate Malifaux to initiate. Okay. Anticipate Malifaux's intentions. And my scouts have made preparations. To the southwest is a gatehouse, abandoned when the infected broke through. If we can clear the corrupted from the district, we can escort any citizen through this minimal resistance. Ask if it can be done alone. I don't know what question this is. I fear not. There are soldiers that remember the virtue of the Empire, who remain loyal to her people. I have a number of scouts searching for the streets for citizens as we speak. They will assist where they can. Okay. We need to escort 60 citizens. A terrible tragedy, to be sure. While the Emperor's eye is on the northern border, it has abandoned its people in its unnatural plague. Do not be fooled, this is no ordinary Maudry. Its affliction meddles in the webs of minds of those it corrupts, turning friends, family, or even lovers into mindless agents and hate of aggression. The Empire is right to fear its rapid spread and potential reach, however. There are many who call the city home, who have not been damned, not yet. It is these souls I intend to save today. Okay, ask about the Old City. The Old City was once a hub of the world. Great artisans, traders and merchants would travel from far and wide to sell their wares here. While it still houses many, it is a shadow of its former glory, a muddle of streets. In light of the plague, many roads have been blocked. Okay, let's start the quest. My coachmen will follow and transport any citizens you might find along the way. If you are lucky, they may be of assistance in your travels. Search the streets and kill the infected. I will send word when the way is clear. Okay, I wish I could actually see what these cards are.
Everywhere the rot touches, and everywhere bears its stains.
Signs of mass departure are everywhere. Homes are empty, and remains are crumbling ruins. You navigate the maze of streets without incident. Crumbling ruins, okay.
What are you sacrificing when you stop to help them? Have you asked yourself that?
You happen upon a group of frightened peasants desperately seeking safety. We hear the Empire has abandoned the city, they cry. Please help us. You explain to Captain Foran's plan and help them onto the wagons. You have saved 8 citizens. We are grateful, woman says as she steps into the carriage. I haven't much food, but should you need some, I would be willing to trade.
Here's a token for you.
Okay, I have read this one. As the sun beats down the crowded streets, you pause briefly to draw water from the fountain. You feel something thuck inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. Then gold! You jump to your feet and catch a glimpse of the thief as they wave through the crowd. Oh yeah, that's a huge success right there. The thief is nimble, but you manage to gain on them as they navigate the crowd. With the thief almost in arm's reach, they knock over a barrel of apples in an attempt to hinder you. 14,
Games
really?
Within games within games.
Let's roll these two. 10. The apples roll across the ground in front of you. As you lose your footing and land squarely on your back, the thief gets away. Dust yourself off and continue on your journey. That wasn't cool. You dash through the labyrinth of slum streets in the city entrance. You navigate the maze of streets without incident. You Chance upon wooden cup overflowing with pure spice and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the card. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. We don't have money.
Surgery must be done with precision if it is to be effective.
You find yourself surrounded by corrupted hordes and broken through the gatehouse and wander into the district. They shuffle mindlessly back and forth on a spot, limbs twitching, seemingly unaware of your presence. Ambush them. You know we don't always have to fight everything we see, Malclubs whispers. You draw your weapons and prepare to take the group by surprise. Should we try for the gold one?
The pendulum swings like a scythe.
I mean, I usually wouldn't risk it, but you know what? Oh, okay. There you go.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Quick and precise, you eliminate the first two groups infected with little resistance. The remaining infected stand idly by, twitching and whirling in sickness. Malclubs pats you on the back. Good job, I'm proud of you. I guess I should join on the fight. Together you dash forwards. It's gonna be a little bit more... Oh. That was actually an easy one. Your weapons find its mark. You whirl through your foes, cleaving an infected before they can land a blow. We were lucky to ambush the Malclubs remarks. With caution, you continue your journey through the Windon Street. For fame? Okay, that's 8 more citizens. And we'll discard new pets? No. Okay, let's go here.
Careful.
The fallen treasure.
Your supplies are running low.
You see some treasures lying just inside the dim of a family of cloak trolls. Winterblade. Cool. You might try to retrieve it, but the claws of the troll cups are particularly sharp. You will have to be quick.
Nicely timed.
Yeah, that wasn't difficult, honestly. You're both quick and nimble as you exit the cave safely.
You've gathered enough pieces. Now let us see what that has gained you.
We still need to complete the adventure. Sure, let's go from here to here to here and then there.
Some still fight, yet they must know their time is near.
The unmistakable sounds of combat alert you to a group of townsfolk being attacked by an infected. One brave warrior struggles to hold back the horde. You rush to their aid.
How did you not get the message? We're not to be messed with.
Oh, some of them have muskets, that's nice. And down you go. You arrived just in time, the warrior explains. I don't think I could have held them off for much longer. I could part with some equipment, he continues. I don't think it will do me much good now. See me if you're interested in trade. No new paths discovered.
The stench of corruption flows across the cities, tainting everything it touches.
We bring word from Captain Fior, the soldiers explain. With a salute, the infected horde of the next gatehouse has subsided. But there is a problem. Corruption grows from the ground itself, blocking all passages from the wagon. It must be destroyed. She asks that we join you in your effort, the soldier continues. Should you require our assistance, you need not to ask. Okay, we gain a blessing. Estella's Allegiance. Prior to combat option, you draw an Empire ally card. Can be used 5 times before combat, or 7 if Estella is your companion. Then discard a card. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Trajan blessings are discarded when certain conditions are met. Okay, we need food.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have garrisoned soldiers in panic as you watch the goblins with hefty sack leap from the window, dangling from the makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off a wall and he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and endangered. The goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me. I'll split the trinkets. If you can provide, it throws you in an item of the sack. Here, your retainer, he says. Oh. The guards rush forward. Arrest them. They're with the goblins. Heavy weapons are recommended against empires. Yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. We're not gonna use the blessing. We might need it for something else.
Aha! Goblins! What kind of people?
There goes your end. Have quite a lot of reach, don't I? Well, not as much as I hoped I would. That was actually quite quick. Hearing the shouts, additional guards, a goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel and swirl stars.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
I don't see any food. Should I try again? Nah, go with this one.
Excellent. A wise decision.
You see the goblin ahead. His sack tears open and the loot trembles down towards you. For what seems like a lifetime, the portal releases you in a forest, dispersing you over a collapse from Malaclips. Over the collapsed form of Malaclips. He sits up barely and waves you away. Had the bard somehow gotten drunk between entering and exiting the portal? Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town.
A reward well earned.
We shall see about that. You find yourself surrounded by another horde of corrupted, mindless. They seem unaware of your presence. Let's try to ambush them.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
Okay, one card is off.
Breathe, you have done well.
Your weapon finds its mark and whirls through the foes, cleaving infected before they can hand a blow. Okay, can I buy some food?
Do not take too long. The city falls around you.
You approach the horse-drawn wagon. Captain Fiora's soldiers stand to attention, and the head coachman tips the brim of his hood. We'll transport any people you find, these warrants, he explains. Just keep the wagon out of trouble. Okay, can I buy equipment then? The Holy Purification, go ahead.
Further into the city, with more yet to be saved.
The smell of rotting flesh lingers in the air. The gatehouse tower looms over you, its sides encrusted with the taint of the corrupted. The captain greets you as you approach. As the scout reported, Malaklub says, the corruption will block the path for the wagon. Now make haste, we'll protect the wagon with my scouts. You two, clear the way. Okay, easy enough. We have the Holy Hand Grenade. Yes, this is a new foe. Let's take a look at him. The land itself becomes shattered, shambling and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that sneer to damage their target. Use evade to avoid their attacks or charge directly rapidly to break free.
I heard that.
What happened? Okay, Mal, where are you? Thank you. Okay, Mr. Corruption, your turn to fall. I was expecting more from the grenade. Captain Fiora addresses you. You have a steady swing, excellent soldier. It will only be more difficult from here on. I will bear no ill will towards you if you choose to leave now. As the captain's scouts lead the wagons through the next district and seal the gates, you ascend the gatehouse tower.
What is it the towers will watch over? A stream of death and despair?
The tower provides a commanding view of the once impressive city. As you pause to catch your breath, you watch the last of the sun's rays disappear over the horizon. Malaclypse shakes your shoulder and points over the battlement to the south. There you see a final gatehouse, its tower rising from the wall of the old city to the south. Have you ever seen so many? Malaclypse remarks as you watch the infected swarm the city walls. How can the Empire let its people suffer so? Malaclypse mutters under his breath, and then abandon those in need. As he continued to look, a small glow appeared on the horizon beyond the city perimeter. First one, then another, and another. The Empire, Malaclypse cries. They are preparing to burn the city. We must get the people to safety. Let us hope we are not too late.
With every step, corruption reaches further, and your chances become less.
You spy a group of poor urchins loitering in the alley. They look hungry. Explain that you're here to help. How do we know you're not one of them? One cries. How do we know you're not sick like those monsters? Says another. They remain humbled behind the crates. Okay, let's try to catch them. You and Malaclypse work hard. The children together. Okay. Damn it, I don't know why I decided to do this.
You must harness.
Despite your best
will
effort, you're
and
unable
find
to
quiet
reach the urchins before they scurry to a new hiding spot. It's no use. Maybe some food would coax them into hiding.
Friends in high places will take you far these days.
Need 8 food. We can't. Just don't have enough. Damn it. Okay, next.
They believe fire will.
With a
purge
terrible
the
crash, the
sickness.
building beside you is struck by a
The
flaming
sickness
catapult
is not
shot.
in the city. It is in the land itself. It will be purged, but not like this.
The building heaves the twists from the impact and crumbles across the street in front of you. Malaclypse shields his eyes from the blaze. Quickly, we must find another way. You turn the wagon around and search for another road from the district.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death? Time will tell. Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
What can I say? I didn't think it would be so useless before. When you actually needed it.
Keep them away from me!
No, these enemies seem kind of broken, as in they are too easy. With the horde defeated, the townfolk rush to tend the peasants. They are grateful for your protection. Really, game? No.
Perhaps you should have taken your time. Even in the midst of terrors, there will always be traders who stayed too long hoping to profit.
You are stick with the stench of rotting flesh, and infected fill the streets ahead. You spy another thick of pillar corruption posing from the night. As you approach the gatehouse, troops from the Empire Scout emerge from the hidings of the silk of your side. I must warn you, one says with a hushed voice, we do not have the forces to beat them in a straight fight. They must be taken out in smaller groups through the district. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult than I thought. That's two of them gone. So difficult to get food in this area. Blight of Affection. That's a lot of them. The rod grants power before it grants release. Muscles replaced with darkness, organ pumping black bile through shattered veins. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they can recover.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
It's one down. Yeah, that's one more gone.
Thank you!
Still kind of brainless, aren't you? Okay. Should go and purchase more food. Appears to be the last of them.
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy but starving. Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
I don't know what that 3 means. Does that mean Malaclypse will be out? There's a lot of them. Okay, one down. Gonna kill them all. It's not that difficult. That could have been much easier. No new paths discovered.
These tokens represent the expansion.
Just through there. He points
More
to...
options, more cards, more opportunities.
Right. Just through there, he points into a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into the hole. Not a moment ago, Goblin Tower is in there. I'm sure of it. Okay, this is something new. No enemies. Oh, the camera is awful. Can you show me some food, please? Ooh, health. Chorus is a crestfallen. When you tell him that Goblin Town wasn't down there, you don't find the goblins either. Probably used their worldly magic. I tell you what, if you manage to get your hands on a goblin, they might lead you there. Okay, we have more food in the camp, I guess.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
I should probably sell it then. It was such a disappointment.
I hope this works.
It's gonna take some time. Okay, where is he? Okay, there goes the last of them. Five more citizens. Okay.
If there is a finer mind than my own, I've yet to meet it. Yet I've brought a scourge of mindlessness into this world, and must suffer the results.
Well, that's nice.
Keep them away from me.
You can teleport, dude. Don't need to protect you. Just flee. Yeah, apparently I can't open that chest. Hey, look at him running at the wall. Go get her, buddy. The core defeated the townfolk, rushed then the peasants. Oh, give me the food. No, come on, game. Right, let's try this again. Ambush. That's two gone.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Oh, it's not that bad. I could have clicked on the red one.
What an unfortunate time for your skills to leave you.
It's fine though. Still got it once. Should have aimed for the silver, I guess.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
Aren't you supposed to protect me, Malaclips? Okay. Keep that.
Nobility continues to reward itself and the rich become yet more wealthy.
Okay, the guards bow to you as you enter. Welcome. You'll be pleased with what we have stored for you today. Then good.
Gasping with each step, hoping to survive. Find food if you can.
Don't have any food. There is no way we can actually complete this. Ah, dang it.
Endless dark deeds have been done in the name of the Empire. May you set that ledger right, at least in part.
Gaze over the burning city, a once beautiful and prosperous city now in ruins, its people left to perish. Captain Alistair Fleers clenches her sword hilt. We did well to save the lives we did. They will always wonder if we could have saved more.
Some are lost, but still there is hope for the city yet.
By decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fior, you are to return to the Imperial City at once to report their captain's command. Captain Fior scoffs, calling to the young captain blocking the gate. These people bear no marks of corruption. All they want is safe passage, Emperor decree or no. It is our duty to protect them. What good is the soldiers who cannot follow commands? What is an empire without order? The young captain retorts proudly, by decree of the Emperor, none are permitted to leave the old city. Captain Fior draws her pistol, standing between the crowd and the old city refuge and the Emperor's decree. I will not stand down. Captain Sterling. He hears the pleas from the old city but does not weep. Orders are orders. Captains wear armor that those standard attack use bash to break their armor.
I fight for justice, not simply as I'm ordered. If this is how it must be, so be it.
By sea and sun, fate and fane!
Yeah, that's how you deal with bullets. Reflect them back to where they came from. I like how his helmet just flew away right there. These Emperor Decree Justiciars have been on the increase of late, Captain Fior says. Something ill is growing from within. She pauses, her ruinous, and gives you a stern look. The Empire would do well to have somebody like you serving it.
This is where you differ. There is no problem Callus would not have solved through death, yet you show mercy.
Okay, this is a good one. Let's take a look. New supplies have been added. The Ring of Preparation. For escaping the Goblin Thief. For serving Horus' suggestion to enter Trapped Dungeon. One Drunken Knight. Follow the Goblin. So annoyed that I didn't have enough food there.
I can no longer go easy on you. The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you arrive at his gates.
Right then, I'm gonna call this an episode. Next time we're gonna do strength. Will we come back to the Hierophant and the Chariot? Well, maybe later. But now... Oh! New missions. Devil. Tower, the Star. For now, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.